Welcome to Pokemon GO Podcast, where Discord will never be a sponsor of this show because they hate us. Joe, we are going to have to try to find something else to talk through to see if that's the issue because we're having so many issues with music coming through. That's not even funny, but that's not what you called to talk about. Either I got a podcast in Charles McFall. We've got a lot to catch up, so we're not just going to let you play this back on 2x speed. We're going to talk at 2x speed. So here we go. Joe, how's my experience has been great this week. Hey, last week, Cheeky called in and asked if how I caught the Puccina, the golden Puccina. And you know what I did, Cheeky? I charged my gotcha, and it got charged really, really good. And then it gotcha me stuff, and it gotcha me a golden Puccina. And so that's what I did. And then I went to PizzaCon, and it was amazing. And I forgot to use my gotcha every single time while I was out, so I don't think I played any Pokemon while I was in Florida. But Tony P. Henderson and I played a really good game show 2 nights in a row to some really great crowds, and it was awesome. How's your week been, Joe?
My week's been good.
Actually, I also got I got a couple of those flying evil birds because they were really cool. A lot of cool invites there, and I think I got 1 or 2 new things. But thanks for all the invites. And sorry, the Veltals. I got a number of those, and I'm sorry for those that I've missed. Rex Grit, I know I've missed a few of your invites. Dr. Pepper, I've missed a few of your invites. I appreciate you all.
Okay. Yeah, so this past week I traded for a Chatot. So that's pretty exciting. I got another shiny Jigglypuff. And I caught 3 Yveltals this past week. So fun stuff there. So yeah, pretty good week all around. And I believe this one was from was one that US Snake Scout invited me to. Could be wrong. It was one of these.
Nice.
So pretty awesome stuff. But yeah, good week. Very good week.
Oh, what's that I saw you drinking, Joe?
Oh yeah, I got some Mountain Dew Voltage. Granted, this is my last one in my stash, but yeah, I haven't been able to find. I haven't been able to find it lately, so my stash from Mexico. No, I found some in those little front refrigerators at Walmart, and I just grabbed all of them that were in there.
Yeah.
So,
so I found a Mountain Dew Zero Sugar watermelon. I'm like, tonight's Thursday. I've got to try to match Joe with the weird Mountain Dew stuff. So I got the weird Mountain Dew stuff, Joe.
There you go. Mr. Tambourine says I've got a problem. Yeah, I like my Voltage. It's good stuff. But man, there was one. I can't remember what. There was a gas station that had it, and I wanted to try it. But last year there was a raspberry lemonade Mountain Dew, and I never found it around here, so I was very sad.
Well, after you finish that catch there, while you pull up the Discord, where I just tasted this Zero Sugar Major Melon, and it's exactly what I think all these candies and Pokemon taste like when you grind all the Pokemon up in the candies. I mean, this is very much Jigglypuff blood right here. I mean, it's just really fake and sticky and weird, and very much looking forward to the chat here and the experiences of the week. So what do we got there? Disappointing Terry. Oh, look at him
with 100% Yveltal. Oh man! And then he said that he loves seeing different Pokemon in his top 12. In his top 12, there are 6 Mewtwo's. But other than that,
Terry.
Yeah, so there's the 6 Mewtwo's, and then he's got a Garchomp, a couple of Groudon, a Dragonite, a Tyranitar, and which one's this one? Therian Form, one of them. I'm blanking. Thundurus, maybe? No.
Caterus.
It's not Thundurus. Landorus. It's Landorus. It is Landorus. Yeah, and U.S. Nate Scott says land. Yes, it's Landorus. But yeah, Therian form Landorus. So good stuff.
Goose show. I still super zoomed in. What else we got going on?
Super zoomed in. And then we've got from Brian Ibbett, Coverville, showing.
Is that an invisible Mew in a puddle by the pool?
It is. It is an invisible Mew. I was like, why did he send us a picture of the pool? And yep,
Right.
there's an invisible Mew. So
Okay, that's a good picture.
yeah, he nabbed himself the Mutilate Bay.
He's at Mandalay Bay in Vegas, I bet.
Oh, okay. I didn't get the reference. There we go. Awesome stuff. And then
you have to be a sinner to understand that, Joseph.
I have to be a what?
A sinner.
A sinner. If you say so.
It's Sin City.
Yeah, all right. And then Bibbit, Barry Folk commenting, I find your lack of Stardust disturbing because Brian has less than he only has 400,000 Stardust, less than half a million.
Guys, in your Stardust measurements. Yeah, you always zoom in on that, not the cool stuff like you only have 1.3 million Stardust. Civilian on base, you ain't doing right.
Yeah, I forgot to mention last week. Civilian on base became a patron during the show 2 weeks ago, so he's a brand new patron. Awesome stuff. So yeah, Civilian showing off a shiny Shadow Venonat, and then he's got 3 shiny shadows at this point: a Meowth, an Ekans, and a Venonat.
Nice.
That's pretty awesome stuff. Also hit level 43 live on stream.
Nice.
Civilian, are you here tonight? I thought I saw you tonight. If you are, what's your stream name? Is it Civilian on Base? Disappointing Terry with a shiny Spinda. It's not the McFall Spinda, but it is a shiny Spinda.
Yeah.
And we've got Old Man Tup coming in with a Wolverine Puchaina. Shiny Puchaina. It always just reminds me of the Wolverine colors of his old costume.
The yellow. Yep.
Duly noted with a shiny Sylveon named Blueberry. Awesome stuff there. Hallowed Robin with a shiny Jigglypuff and a shiny Togepi from this last week. Mr. Tambourine with 100% Cottony and his own Blueberry. So shiny Sylveon. Used the name trick there. Kira, Kira. So for those that don't know.
A little later, yes.
Yes. So yeah, so if you want to do that now, or else you can use the evolution quest to evolve. And then we've got Nulty with a 100% Lucky Eevee.
Nice.
Yeah. Wonder if that's going to be turned into a Sylveon. Nulty, let us know which evolution you're going to turn that into. And then he's also...
I can take any Eevee and turn it into a Sylveon.
Yeah, you can. There's a quest line to do it, but yeah.
Yeah.
And then Nulty with 7 shinies from this past week. A shiny Ralts, Glarion Zigzagoon, Houndour, 2 Houndours, 2 Clefairies, and a Solrock. U.S. Nate Scout with the Nate catch. Although apparently Charles's Gotcha has been charged
That's
at least
all
once. It's U.S. Nate Scout with a...
I got you, Nate. I got you.
With a shiny Clefairy. Popeye coming in with a shiny Nidoran male and a shiny Alolan Rattata. And then a 100% Bumblebee.
The shiny Alolan Rattata looks really muddy and good.
Yeah? The red and pink Rattata?
Yeah. Yeah, like good old Georgia Clay.
And then Popeye also with a shiny Shadow Electrike with really good IVs, 98% IVs. That's pretty awesome. A 98% Galarian Zigzagoon. And then duly noted coming in with a shiny Eevee and a shiny Honchkrow. And, ooh, Mac.
That even looks sad.
Coming in a minute ago with his report, a Calvantula.
Is that a
100%, yeah. Or
Hundo?
Galvantula. I said Galvantula. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff.
That is good stuff right there.
Somebody was commenting. Someone had 12 million Stardust. I don't know which picture that was.
G Brown says having a benchmark is useful to me in case of emergencies. Mine is just under 12 million at the moment. Talking about Stardust, because the TF or WF professor rather says if you never let your Stardust get below a certain point, that is there actually any value to Stardust below that point? And the maid's like 12 million. Like, yeah, 11.8. I think I'm on. Like,
yeah. And actually, here on the experiences of the week, I was looking at some of the screenshots. Popeye is sitting here with 12 million, almost 13 million Stardust.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot of Stardust. That's a lot of Stardust.
I'm sure. I think I got some new. Oh, I did. Did I tell you I got the cottony? Not cottony, but it's a little dog. What's the derp dog?
The derp dog.
Yeah, I put it. I'm sure you talked about it last week because I put it in my. I'm sure I put it in my experiences of the week. I think. Whimsicott. No, not Whimsicott. What's the derp dog? Where is he at? Devil. Yeah, we'll call him Devil Dog. Cause I caught. What is he actually? What's the cloud dog?
Oh, Swirlix.
Swirlix.
Swirlix is the derp dog. I was trying to figure out who you referred to as the derp dog.
Cute little face. So he's like, ah.
Well, especially because I'm sitting here catching a Snubble right now. I was like, Snubble's not a derp dog.
No, Swirlix is. But I called him the Devil Dog because I caught one that is 666 in CP. So I'm like, keeping that one. That one's gonna stick around for a minute. Let me go to my recents. I thought there was one more thing. Other than I really want to give a shout out to Rax Grit, who's been very good at inviting me to come and raid remote raid. I try to catch as many of them as I can.
No, you got to catch them all.
Yeah, that's not. Nope, it is set wrong. I thought so. All right, let's see. I just got a Smeargle, but that's not what I was looking for. I thought I got something evolved or something caught that I hadn't had before. And then, of course, as we get to Sawsbuck, I evolved the Sawsbuck up. Oh, that's it, Mana. I got Mana out of an egg, I think it was. Big Mana.
Big Mana.
I like it when they call me Big Mana. So, all right, that's it. Oh, yeah, I think I talked about the Panchan. That's because I named it. So yeah, so there we go. A couple of Veltals, but Mana was the one I was thinking of. I knew there was something that was really. I mean, Mana's pretty rare, right?
Yeah, Imuna is fairly rare.
Yeah. There's no language in the world without umlauts that is a U sound. It's M-U double consonant A, sir. That's Mana.
Whatever you say.
Mm-hmm. Big Mana, no whammy. You're the derp dog, Nick Scout. What's the discussion of the week as you think about that? I know we got one to talk about, but if you want to get your experiences out there, patreon.com/Pokemon GO Podcast. We would love to have you part of our family over here and support the show. Joe, you said y'all started a little debate last week while I was gone?
Yes, we did, and it's going to be the discussion for next week. What would you like removed, or what do you think will be removed from the game when all of the lockdown stuff is alleviated, when it's gone? So,
all right. What do I think will be?
Well, that's what it'll be. That's what the discussion post will be for this next week. For this week, though, the discussion was, which Pokemon do you think looks the best as a shadow Pokemon?
Oh, that's a tough one. Um, I don't know how many shadows I even have or seen. Uh, I would have to say, because I don't even know if there's a shadow one, but Carvana already looks mean, or Voltorb already looks really mean. And then to add the red eyes to it and the shadow, actually probably just makes it look drunk. I don't know. What's yours, Joe?
Um, Man, there's so many good shadows out there. Um, but the first one that comes to mind to me is Shadow Snorlax. I think Shadow Snorlax looks pretty awesome. Yeah,
I think I knew that was kind of one of your favorites.
yeah, I do like it. Or Shadow Growlithe, because it's Growlithe. Growlithe is my favorite
Yeah.
Pokemon. So
Now, if they only made Shadow Snorlax or Teddy Ursa, a Shadow Teddy Ursa, but it looks like Five Nights at Freddy's, that bear, the Freddy bear, that would be my kind of Pokemon right there. Um, Charles has never seen that. Well, okay, that's not untrue. I mean, that, but you don't need to say it, Mister Timmeray. Charles has never seen a Shadow Snorlax. All right, have you? Have you? I don't want to know. I really don't. Uh, so, what do we get any Reddit posts on that?
yes, we do. I think this is my favorite Shadow Snorlax. I named him Tiny. He's 43 CP.
It looks like he's eating the shadow.
Nom, 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 nom.
I mean, that's straight up what it looks like he's doing right now. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Back in the day, it's been like a year or so since I referenced it, but I used to call these my trophy Pokemon.
Yeah,
The
the zero IVs.
well, just but it was I started calling them trophies before we even could figure out what the IVs were. It was just under wild catches that were under 100 CP that were fully evolved. So,
Dooley asked us a question. I can't drink this. I really can't. That Mountain Dew Zero. I like Mountain Dew Zero, but that Major Melon. Have you ever chewed up a Bubba and it loses its flavor? That's what this tastes like. It's no. It's just a hard no on that one. I'm gonna look this up for myself. But how many shinies do you have? Joe Dooley asks.
that is a good question. Give me a moment and we'll do a search after I'm
I'm
done
looking.
catching this. But we
I,
do have some discussion points from this past, uh, or people that commented on the discussion for this past week. Um,
should I evolve my golden pooch hyena?
I mean, if you want to, you do you. But we have from uh, Chimerkovsky Sandwich. Says, I like me a good Shadow Ghastly. The aura and the eyes go great with its purpley black smoke. That is awesome. I wonder if I have any Shadow Ghastlies. Shadow and Ghastly. I do not. Sad. And then Jack K says Sableye. I should just leave.
Yeah, well, of course, that's my. I guess that is. Oh no, that's Shadow. I was thinking shiny. I'm looking at shinies. The Shadow version I haven't seen. I was about to say that is my favorite shiny because it was my first shiny. Was the Sableye.
Yeah, I wonder what normal. I'll have to look at what the difference is here. All right, so we've got a regular Sableye. Oh yeah, I do like that because it almost looks like it has ruby eyes instead of the like light blue gray eyes. That is pretty sweet. And then Lugia, or sorry, El Gringo Suave says Lugia is still great from Gale of Darkness, but that's not in Pokemon Go just yet. In Pokemon Go, El Gringo Suave thinks Mewtwo is looks great and is so menacing. And then we had a few in chat. Who was it? Somebody said Beldum that they really liked
Oh, I do have
Beldum.
a Shadow Carvana. The Shadow Carvana is all right. It's hard to see the eyes, but it does look more menacing with the eyes there. I got a Shadow Moltres. He's all right. I got a Shadow Shiny Beldum. Apparently,
You do?
I need to put a star on that bad boy. Uh, come on, camera,
I
focus.
I don't have any shadow shinies yet. So I'm
I
not
didn't
jealous.
realize I had one. So there you go. I've got a shadow shiny Beldum.
The funniest part about that is it couldn't have been a gotcha catch because it's a shadow
Oh no,
Pokemon.
yeah, because it's shadow. Yeah, I don't know, Jacket K. I surprise myself sometimes. So that's there's no answer for how. I just looked up shadow and went, oh, look at that. Put a star on that one because I don't want to accidentally ebit the heck out of it and delete it. You know.
I wish Shadow Wobbuffet, the eyes on its tail were red as well.
I've got the Growlithe. He just looks like he's farting a lot. I got a Shadow Ammonite. He just looks stoned. He does not look more menacing. Let
Yeah.
me rephrase for the children. He looks like he's stayed up all night and needs some sleep. Oh no, USA Access is probably his kids. No, that's my kids don't play anymore. They've abandoned me, just like Joe's family's abandoned. I think all of our families have abandoned us for the most part that used to play with us.
Shadow
Well,
Teddy Ursa looks like he's just trying to be menacing, but he's cute.
well, Jacket K,
Arr.
come to Dragon Con in September. Or actually, you know what? Come to our Pokemon Go Fest meetup in Atlanta next month or whenever it is, and I will give you this shiny Shadow Beldum.
Yeah, so that officially confirmed, we are doing our event in Atlanta,
Hey, how do I search for
which
hundos
means
again?
four asterisks.
Is that the word perfect?
No, just put a 4 and asterisks, and it's your hundos.
Yeah, they have a perfect one. If you do search and you look at the different searches, apparently there's a perfect. I got two perfects.
You can type in perfect. Is that what you're trying to say?
I closed the game. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't type it in. It was under see more, not the plant, but the actual words.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is that.
Under appraisals. Yep, there's a
Yep.
perfect. You got 19 hundos.
I do.
There you go.
I need to evolve my hundo
You can
frillish.
only train purified. So I wouldn't have, but wouldn't I have to purify the Beldum? I don't know. It's neither here nor there. All right. Anything else on the discussion before we hit the break here?
Nope, that's everything on the discussion. A lot of people in the chat have mentioned other things. G Brown says Shadow Gengar would look amazing. Maze FPS says Shadow Darkrai would look amazing. So yeah, so there's a lot of anticipation for new shadows.
Yeah,
Yeah.
WF Professor says during my evals, I just found out I apparently got 100% Snorlax with my gotcha this afternoon while I was cleaning graves in the infant section of my local cemetery. That's a little too much detail on that one, sir. But you know what? You do what you got to do.
Hey, look, it's a shiny Pokemon. Shiny Aron. Hello.
Murder eyes. Got the murder eyes. That was the first one I caught on air. It flipped people out because I didn't know what the red eyes were. My game used to be the one when we back when we had David on. Anyway, before we hit the break, I want to say next week Joe is going to be out, and I have Dennis Robinson lined. Oh no,
You have Dennis Rodman lined up?
well, we're gonna hit a good spot to hit a break, so let's make it quick. So I've got Dennis Robinson lined up to come in, and possibly a very special guest coming in to also sit with us. And I've gotta empty my disc out. Something went wrong. So we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Doom.
All right.
So your disk space is full?
I was just getting these pop-up messages going, hey, it looks like one or more disk space.
Dun dun dun.
First, let's go here.
Hallowed Robin invited me to a raid. That is a big zigzagoon.
Yeah, I'm in the raid. I'm just not actually tapping the screen like it should be.
That's okay. It's dead.
All right, cool. All right, that's that one. Go here. Yes, this needs a lot of this stuff. Crap. I don't know. Good things. Let's do this. Oh yeah, this will help kill a lot of stuff here.
Dun dun dun. He has to kill all the disk space, all of it.
All right, that. I just. Let's do a keep. Well, you know what? I can look real quick. Where is it though? Man, tonight's just not the night for the show. Apparently, well, we're doing all right.
Charles is just living up to his nickname. Rock God of technical difficulties.
No, that is not me. That is you guys. That's not me.
Dooley Productions Part 3.
I hate you guys.
Hey, you guys.
Let's see. Where's recording?
Oh. Probably. So, G Brown, what they've done in the past is costumed Pokemon that are able to Mega Evolve. When you Mega Evolve them, they don't have their costume. They're just their normal sprite. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
All right, I'm going to take a chance on these.
That reminds me. Bloop. Is it in here?
All right.
It is not in here. Is it in the shop? It is in the shop. Purchase.
That should have been multiple gigs. Let me do one more thing.
I'm all set. There, I've purchased it.
What'd you do?
I purchased my GoFest ticket.
Oh, yeah, I have to get that. Where's my C drive? Dang it.
Charles is having so many difficulties, he's lost his C drive.
Yeah. The way they're doing folder, I don't like Windows. I don't like Windows at all. The way they've updated how to do things, I just want to see the drives. Why can't you be like Mac? Mac is so easy to find the freaking drives and see it. I don't want quick access. I want my drive.
Dun dun dun. Dooley's telling you to format your C drive.
Oh, well, that no, I'm not. Where is it? That's what I'm trying to figure out where it's recording because I see which drive is full.
Does your computer have the drive to finish this?
Joe, I'm done. I'm done with your shenanigans tonight, Joseph. I'm over it. Okay?
All right. You ready to keep going, though?
Now I want to delete just a little bit more just to be clear. Just to be on the safe side.
You know you don't get candy for deleting files on your computer, right?
You don't know. You're not Professor Ard.
You know, it would be awesome if you could get Twitch bits for deleting stuff. That's your candy, right?
It's better than the zero sugar watermelon blast or whatever it is.
I tried
Oh,
the.
somebody did say in the chat that the major melon is good, just the zero sugar version is bad.
The major melon one, the normal major melon one was all right. I tried it. Actually, I think I have one on the shelf over there. I was saving it for my son because he likes it as well. He likes it more than I do, to be honest. Dooley, they're both gross. Dooley doesn't seem to be a fan of Mountain Dew in general.
All right. I think we might be all right. We are okay now. All right. You know, every once in a while you just have to go and clean. Uh-oh. Well, at least you're recording, right, Joe?
Yes.
Because even though I told it to save, and I hit stop, so it's saved. Well, it's kind of saved if I zoom in. I don't know what's going on. I might have audio.
That's not how saving works. Zooming in and zooming out. What?
It's a Reaper thing. Don't worry. Don't just sit there and be pretty, Joe. It's fine.
Just sit there and be pretty.
I'm fine.
I'm the eye candy. Transfer me.
All right. Here's some music you're not going to hear. Oh, we're back in. That was mostly painful, is what I can say. Yeah, quick break, fix some things. Looks like we're going to do okay for the rest of the show. Hopefully, cross our fingers. You got a little bit of music. Okay, cool. All right. So I just want to make a quick announcement we're getting a lot of new faces coming out to the show. We're getting some new people downloading the show. We really love having you out here. If you want in-depth Pokemon analysis, this is not the show for you. As me and Joe like to hang out, I play the game mostly sometimes, and Joe plays a lot more, and we just like talking about the game. So it's really about us just hanging out, having fun, and chit-chatting. So, Joe, we've got some headlines to chit-chat about. We've got a new shiny coming for Go Fest. Actually, before we do the shiny one, let's talk about Go Fest, right?
Yeah, so the very last one is Go Fest.
Pokemon Go Fest.
Yeah, so like we were talking about just a little bit ago, I just bought my ticket. A bunch of people in the chat bought their ticket. Go Fest has officially been announced. They were a bit ambiguous before. I don't think they are ambiguous at all this time. It will be a digital-only event. They don't actually outright state that, but the fact that they never mentioned Chicago once, and this is a detailed announcement, yeah, it's going to be digital only, which is fine. We are going to meet up in Chicago, like we mentioned before the break. And
no, we're not.
I mean Atlanta. Did I say Chicago?
You did say Chicago, which Terry Wolf is absolutely putting together a meetup for Chicago. Or
yes,
Chicago.
Yeah, yes, he is. Yeah, but we were toying earlier with the idea of Nashville versus Atlanta, and we had a lot more people express that they would be interested in doing a meetup in Atlanta. So that's the plan. We got to figure out which park we want to go to. I'll leave that to you since you are the Atlanta local, or we can.
No, I got you. We got to get a park we can go to.
Yeah, or we've got a few people even in our Discord that are Atlanta locals as well, like Kittens and High Fives is also.
I got the Obstagoon, the Kiss Army Obstagoon.
I couldn't tell it was out of focus. Was it a shiny or no?
No, it's not a shiny.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so yeah, we'll be meeting in Atlanta for that weekend. Again, that's July 17th and 18th. They have reduced the ticket prices, which I think is good since it's not an in-person event.
Huge reduction too.
Well, yeah, but it's not
$15 last year.
Yeah,
and it was.
But I mean, them not being limited to only the people that can come to Chicago versus
But they
everyone that
weren't limited
plays.
that last year either.
Huh?
And they still charged us $15 last year. They weren't
It's
limited
true. They
either.
did. And I wonder. I can't help but wonder how much of that made up their profits for last year.
So here's the question, Joe. We're going to do both days as a meetup, or are we doing one day as a meetup?
I was planning on both personally
All right.
because there's a different experience the 2 days, and we're actually going
Yeah.
to talk about that from this announcement. So on the Saturday, there's going to be the hourly habitats. And so both days, real quick, both days are 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. local time. So it's 8 hours. On Saturday, the hourly habitats are back. The featured habitats are jungle, desert, mountain, ocean, beach, and cave. And they will be rotating throughout the event based on the fact that the event is 8 hours. I assume it's going to be each segment will get a 2-hour chunk, a rotating 2 hours. I don't think it'll be back-to-back 2 hours for each section. That would be my guess. That doesn't actually state that here, but that's my guess. And I'm also guessing, since they didn't list these in alphabetical order, that this is the order in which they will appear in the event as well. Jungle, desert, mountain, ocean, beach, cave. Again, that's just my guess. We'll have to wait on further information for that. But they do specify some of the Pokemon that will be featured in these different habitats. So in the jungle habitat, we have Scyther, Apom, Froakie, and all of them end with "and more." The jungle habitat, I think the one I'm most excited about is Froakie. But even then, I'm not super hyped for that. Do any of those? Are you hyped for any of those that are specifically announced?
I would imagine the parrot, the parrot, whatever the parrot's name is.
Well, that's not till later. That's a different.
Okay, I was going to say, because that's a jungle, right? That's a parrot. Would it be in a jungle?
Oh
That's
yeah,
the one.
that's
It
true.
should be the jungle habitat, and that would be they're not announcing it, but that would be the one that I would assume is there because he's in the artwork, and I would absolutely be excited about that. But the one they announced,
That would make sense for Chatot to be part of the jungle.
is that so? So I was getting it right. I was saying parrot chat or whatever. It's Chatot is the parrot.
Yeah, Chatot is, and
Cool.
it's ironic because I got myself a Chatot this last week. So yeah,
Is a tater tot.
I don't get it, but okay, sure, yeah, let's go with that.
You not understand what tater tots are, Joe?
No, I know what tater tots are.
So is it Chatot as good as it tater? I pray for you. Go on. It'll be okay.
They call me tater salad. So that's the jungle. They didn't specifically mention it there, but I would guess that you are correct on that. That Chatot will appear in the jungle one. Why don't while we're talking about it, let's talk about some of the other things that appear on the. Well, we'll talk about it when we come back to it. There's a few other images that are I don't think are mentioned in the an official announcement, but appear in the announcement splash art. So,
Okay.
Desert Mountain, they specifically say Skarmory, Shieldon, and Hippopotas. So Hippopotas was at GoFest 2 years ago, and has been in a couple of other events. Skarmory has been in events. Shieldon, I think, is the one I'm most excited about from that.
Yeah.
Those specific three.
I've made mine my buddy for the longest time and evolved them, but I would like some more. And I always like seeing hippopotas. You just don't see those very often.
Yeah, and there's the two different varieties of hippopotas as well, the two different colors. So
Yeah.
but let's see. So Mayor Squish is saying, yeah, the text does say "and more," and then Mr. Tambourine is saying it does specifically say jungle. Okay, so yeah, later on it does specify Pokemon that are going to be attracted to incense. So down a little bit further for the jungle one, it mentions unknown F, unknown G. Actually, it says unknown F and unknown G for all of them. Those are going to be part of the event. Then it says Ludicolo, Chatot, Leafeon, and Superior, specifically for incense. So it sounds like you are spot on. Chatot will be part of the jungle.
Excited
stuff. Yeah, so basically, make sure you've got plenty of incense to go. I mean, you need. I hope they're making incense last longer, but even if they don't, incense currently lasts an hour, so you would need 16 incense to get through the whole day if you're going to be playing for all 16 hours to 8 hours each day. So plan accordingly, I guess. So then,
Joe's going to drag me out to the hot Atlanta sun.
Yep.
Look, if Cheeky doesn't come, this is my contract. If Cheeky doesn't come, I don't necessarily have to go. I'm just saying.
Well, but I'm going to be staying with you, so I'll just drag you. It'll be all right.
I mean, you're no Cheeky. You're no Cheeky, Joe.
Hey, I picked up and fireman carried Travis. I'll pick you up too.
He's not lying. We got video of that somewhere. Travis was a grown firefighter, and Joe just went like, and just started spinning him around. In the ocean area, sock. I need sock. I don't know. I think I might have one at best.
I'm guessing you don't have sock.
I'm guessing I don't either.
So I have a sock that I traded with a coworker who we have a remote site, I guess, in India where we have some people that work for us. And so occasionally some of the managers will go there. And one of the managers is also into Pokemon Go. So when he was there, he caught a couple of extra sock and I traded with him to get one. But yeah, so real quick, you started going into the ocean beach. The desert mountain for incense specifically mentions Flareon, Tyranitar, Flygon, and Throw. And then the ocean beach, like you said, Sock, Azumarill, Vaporeon, and Gyarados. Those are all from incense. But then the appearing in the wild, we have Dratini, Swablu, and Alomomola. Holy mola. And then for the cave one,
Gorbis. I mean, I know it comes from Clamperl, but how come we're not getting Gorbis? I need a Gorbis for ocean. Come on, put me up.
Well, it does say and more, so maybe
it does.
Yeah. See, so what really happens is Niantic listens to our podcast. Here's what we say should be the and more, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense," and then they put it in. That's just what happens. We know 100%.
Thank you, Uncle Hanky.
It's true. You haven't specifically called out Uncle Hanky for a while, so
he kind of asked me to chill out with that, but you know. Quick question: can I force Clamperl to evolve into Gorbis?
No, it's random.
Dang it! I have a shiny Clamperl that could evolve right now, but I want a Gorbis. I already have a Huntel. Sorry, carry on. Who else we got coming up? We got, what? Go ahead, Joe.
The cave habitat spawning in the wild will be Ragnarola, Galarian, Stunfisk, your favorite, Dino, which I think I'm super excited about Dino, and more. And then from incense for the cave will be Umbreon, Gardevoir, Absol, and Galvantula.
Yeah. And we can get shiny Unknown F, shiny Throw, shiny Sock will be coming out during the event. And Pokemon appearing in the wild attracted to incense will have an increased chance of being shiny. So there's that. Then Sunday, let's see what changes here. It's really the rewards, it looks like. Extra 10,000 XP, complete time research on 8 remote, earn up to 8 remote raid passes, pick up free event bundle containing 3 remote raid passes. So, yeah, more cool stuff on Sunday. But the Pokemon are basically going to stay the same, it looks like. The trainer photos, which is cool.
Yeah, so there's going to be the music festival as well on Saturday.
What did I miss when I scrolled?
Yeah, you just went You went way too far. In
Well, because
between,
we were down on the shiny on the incense part. I didn't realize I
yeah,
missed something.
just above the incense part, it talks about how we're the show director, so we have to help Professor Willow and the team leaders to put on an incredible concert. Um, are they still trying to keep Meloetta a secret? I don't know if they actually announced it in here. Yeah, they didn't announce Meloetta. It's gonna be Meloetta. We all know it's gonna be Meloetta. Just tell us. Um, so there's, yeah, there's some kind of a a surprise. So there's Pikachu. There's Pikachu Rockstar or Pikachu Popstar. So those are the two costumes that are shown in it. I know those are your favorite.
The Rockstar one actually wasn't too bad looking, and the Pop Star is very different looking.
Yes. So yeah, so we've got that, and apparently,
I got a shiny Gorbis. I just took my chance and evolved it. Sorry, I got excited. I got a pink shiny Gorbis now.
I think that's the most excited you've been about the game in a while.
Well, no, because
it's the little things.
Yeah, you don't get to see when I get the invite to the cool thing that I never got to catch before, right? Because that's done in real life. So by the time I talk about it, I'm not as excited. So no, this is how I get when I get anything new. Now, in a half hour from now, I'm like, yeah, whatever. But you know, when I get something new, I'm excited. It's good. So Junichi Masada has produced brand new tracks just for Pokemon Go Fest, including a rock and rolling track for Pikachu Rockstar fans and high energy electro pop song for people for the pop star fans.
Yeah, so apparently depending on which one you choose, the in-game music will change.
Oh, I'm totally getting the pop star.
You're totally getting the pop star?
Yeah, just to be different.
You're the rock god and you're getting the pop star? Are you now the pop god of podcasting?
It's the look you. Look, you know that. We need to move on. We need to move on now. So lots of great stuff going on. Pokemon Go Fest. Come to Atlanta. We'll be doing Saturday and Sunday. Probably going to be Centennial Olympic Park. It's a nice, really large outdoor public park in Atlanta. Plenty of good parking around it. That's more than likely where I'm going to do a little more research, but it's probably going where we land because it's going to be easy to take MARTA in. It's right in the heart of the city. It's a good place to be. So we're going to try to do that. Get your tickets now. And let's roll on before, I have to fire Joe yet again.
Real quick, there is one other little thing.
All right.
There's going to be costumes. So when you're setting this up, apparently there's going to be costumes for Glarion Ponyta, Glarion Zigzagoon, Gardevoir, and Flygon. So it sounds like you're going to be able to create a special AR photo opportunity, which is something similar that happened 2 years ago. If you remember, there was an AR photo of all these special Pokemon that we caught at the different habitats. Do you remember that from 2 years ago?
Yes.
Yeah. So, there was a special AR picture with like 5 or 6 different Pokemon. And so that sounds similar to what this music festival is going to be as well. But yeah. And then Sunday is going to be more focused on raids. So all the Pokemon, again, will be appearing during the event hours. But then in addition, there's going to be raids. We can earn up to 10 raid passes during the day. And now it says raid passes, doesn't say a remote raid, but it does say that we can do timed research to earn up to 8 remote raid passes. And then there's also a free bundle with 3 more remote raid passes. So I 100% love that they are giving out so many remote raid passes for this. That will help out a lot. We've called them out for being stingy in the past, and the fact that they've reduced the cost and they're giving us so much. Like, this is a ton for $5. So,
yeah, it totally is. Is there anything special about the open letter from John Hankey about saying hello to the world and looking forward to everybody getting back into the real world?
No, it's just a little blog that he put out, basically saying, look, a lot of the lockdowns are starting to get eased up, and he's excited to start doing some events that are focused more on the real world.
Yeah, I think everybody's there. I got to tell you, going to Pensacon, it felt good to work again. And still, you wore masks, still social distance, still washed hands a lot. It felt good. It felt good to get out there. Um, but yes, I get that he's writing that out there, and that's really cool. Galarian Pony, mm, Galarian Ponyta has a known issue where it could not be encountered in its shiny form. It has been resolved, but to make up for the issue, we'll be adding additional opportunities to encounter Galarian Ponyta. No, give
Why?
us something free.
But
Yeah, because
but people want the cotton candy
initial,
Ponyta.
I know I got my cotton candy pony. I love it, but I want a shiny cotton candy Ponyta, and my
So,
problem is what we know is true, right?
so you're
With
saying they
Niantic.
should just give everyone a free Galarian Ponyta? Is that what you're saying? A
Said that
free
forever.
shiny one?
When they mess stuff up, I've said that forever because their increased chance goes from 0.3% to 0.5%, right? I mean, it's not like we're gonna ramp it up to 30% chance. So you really gotta. It's not like a costume Pikachu where you can't get away from them, Joe. When they do the shiny, more opportunities, it really isn't. I feel like Oliver Twist. Can I have more? It's like that's my problem with it. Is why not? Why even acknowledge it? Just say it's been fixed. Because you're not going to give us anything for it, and you're really not going to make it easier for us to find it, and
Well,
that
clearly
grinds me
Niantic just needs to take a trip to Flavortown. They need more spice in the game.
up. Or Stardust, if you will. Um, all right. What about this Japanese pogo site?
Oh
Confirmed?
yes, I especially liked this confirmation. So with Eevee, when you walk it for 10 kilometers as your buddy, it enables you to either evolve it into Espeon or Umbreon. Um, well, you could get that evolution requirement met while also getting the requirement met for Sylveon, which we have another source here for the Sylveon requirement. If I'm not mistaken, it's earn 70 um, the buddy hearts. Earn 70 buddy hearts with Sylveon as your buddy. And so you could fulfill both of those, and actually what happens is both become an option for evolution in the UI, in the interface. So you can choose which one to evolve it into, whether through the buddy hearts or Umbreon and Espeon will have the sun or the moon icon displayed.
Gotcha. That's pretty cool. It's a nice little update there. I keep losing my place here. Here we are.
Oh, Jacket K has an interesting take
Oh, yeah?
on the fact that they messed up with the shiny Glarion Ponytas. He said that whenever they screw up on a shiny rollout like this, they should take all of our Pokemon of that species in our inventory and re-roll the non-shiny ones to see if we get a chance at one of them being converted to shiny.
I like it. I like it.
And then Mayor Squish says, I kind of don't want that. I like knowing what I have. I understand that as well. By the way, Mayor Squish is an art streamer. You should follow her. She's really good.
I hear that. Let's one more thing. Not to dismiss it. We got two more things to get in before we get out of here. And we got to do some Patreon stuff. So there's a trick for Sylveon. We talked about it a little bit. Kira, Kira, which I'm going to use that to knock it out because that's how I roll. And then the Eevee Evolutions from Legends of Lima or Legends Lima. There's no of there. And that's the event you've been talking about. Well, it hits everybody, really, right?
Yeah. So this is just a breakdown of all of the evolutions. It gives the naming trick for all of them, as well as how to evolve each of them. So yeah, a lot of good information. It's a nice little infographic.
Great graphic.
Yeah. And so for those that are listening in podcast form, I advise you to go out to I almost said patreon.com. You can go there too. We would appreciate that. But reddit.com/r/Pokemon Go Podcast, and you can see see the sources listed there, or you can go to our website and go to the specific episode. This is episode 250, and the sources are listed there as well.
Yeah, we were looking at our numbers tonight because we hit 250. It's like, wow, let's look at some stuff and really cool stuff. Y'all have done a lot of great stuff with us as a community over the years, and it's been amazing. Through this graphic, it's got the naming forms to evolve them, or it tells you how to do the candies and the walking and what time of day or what lure modules to use. It's really great. It's a really good breakdown of how to get your EVs knocked out there. All right, now Joe, on the patrons. I'm assuming you covered this last week, but we've got Corey. I imagine that's Corey. No, I'm going to talk about Corey. What about Kylie? Kyle? Kyle?
The last one I remember talking about is kittens in high fives. Kittens and high fives.
Okay.
So we've got
Corey.
Sylveon on base.
And Sylveon on base.
Yep. So I mentioned Sylveon on base earlier. Sylveon on base became a brand new patron.
He went big. $50 an episode. You rock, man. Come on. That's amazing.
Did he? I didn't even check. That is awesome.
He's going, no, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? It was not $50 an episode.
You had me fooled.
We appreciate everybody. I just like messing around. Yeah, everything's great. Yes, WF Professor, it is okay to share friend codes in the chat. Absolutely. Go ahead and do that. I got somebody too. Like, you got me for a second. Apparently I got Joe as well. All right. Let's just jump to this. Come on, flip over. Here we go.
Hey, my name is Gylfi. I am from Norway, and I want to know what time it is, Joe.
It is time for random trivia. And this week I wanted to talk about Sylveon, the intertwining Pokemon. Sylveon is a fairy type. It is the last evolution to come out so far. I'm sure that they will add more in future generations. But there's that. Its Pokedex entry says that it sends a soothing aura from its ribbon-like feelers to calm fights. Yeah, those ribbon-like feelers, it looks like a bow tie and a hair bow as well. But they're feelers. Beware the feelers. And then Sylveon is so in contrast to all the rest of the evolutions, Sylveon actually has pointed ears. I don't know if you noticed that. I'm guessing you didn't.
No, I noticed. Well, in the artwork, I noticed it big and pink, and it seemed way more colorful than many of the others.
Yeah, it's definitely colorful, but specifically the ears, though, it just has different the ears.
Okay, I got you, Joe. You don't like its ears.
No, so all of the rest of them have pointed ears, whereas Sylveon's are a bit more rounded.
Okay, so they clip the ears.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's a dog. That's how some trainers do dogs that way. But
yeah, some people
tonight, Joe.
Some people think that Sylveon comes from the mythical moon rabbit or moon hare from Chinese lore, Far Eastern folklore. So that's pretty fun there. Sylveon is a combination of Sylph and Eon, because Eon is the suffix of all of the evolutions,
right.
The evolutions. And then in the French version of Sylveon, it's Nymphia. Yeah, and nymph is from Greek mythology, so a lot of fun. Good old
Very
Eevee.
cool.
Sylveon is actually the slowest of all of the evolutions. So
Like the video is going to play slower to evolve it, or just doesn't attack very fast?
No, its speed is the lowest, because it has to strut more and show off its colorfulness.
I like a
It's
chatbot.
it's got a bow tie, so it's ready for the runway.
I mean, when you dress for success, you got to knock it out, right?
That's right. Sylveon is
What,
dressed for
girl?
success. That's why they're slower than the rest.
All right. Anything else, Joe?
No, not from
Cool.
random trivia at least.
Well, sorry, everybody, for all the ins and outs and the difficulties tonight. We're going to figure something out. That it just gotten too weird, so we'll figure that out. But if you'd like to email us, I didn't even have time to check the email, and then if we had emails, which I'm sure we do, we didn't have time to read them. But please email us. We will try to get to it as soon as we can when I'm not crashing and burning on the show. Show at PokemonGoPodcast.com. Pokemon Go Podcast itself, right? The PokemonGoPodcast.com has a speak pipe. That's how you leave your voicemail. A lot of great voicemails last week. Thanks to everybody who called in, especially Gilfie with the new what time is it? Because the last one, something happened with the connection and it was kind of bad. So thank you, Gilfie. What is he from? Hold on, we'll find out.
Hey, my name is Gilfie. I am from Norway.
Yeah, Norway. I thought I got it right. Norway, man. We got people in Vienna and Norway and England and some other countries, I'm sure. Those are the only ones off the top of my head that I know that we have people listening. Australia? It's Nolte. Nolte doesn't count. Reddit is r/Pokemon Go Podcast. Facebook's Pokemon Go Podcast. Twitter's at Pokemon Go Pod. Which, by the way, Joe, I did tweet you. Joe. Oh, he's not going to listen to this intro. Yeah, that was hurtful, man. Such painful words. I tweeted at me. I stopped listening with. I heard that. So twitch.tv, we do live here on Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. Twitch.tv/Pokemon Go Podcast, where we have live with us nobody, because I'm not logged in as Pokemon Go Podcast, and apparently it's not letting me see the users.
You can't see anything. Actually, I'm clicking on the users now, and it's not showing up there. Twitch is just twitching out.
Yeah, it is. I'm going to read a few from the chat room right now. Mayor Squish, G. Brown, Jacket K, Dooley Productions. Sorry, but I'm scrolling through just to find out. I'm sure we usually have lurkers like Athena Sand. So, Base is here. WF Professor, a lot of other cool people. So definitely come out Thursday nights, hang out with us, have fun. We're about to play the game Name That Show, where everybody gets to vote for all the show names that have been put in throughout the night. So there's that. Where's my list? Boom, 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 and done. Real quick, again, announcement. Next week, Joe's going to be out. Dennis Robinson's going to be in and sitting with me, and a special guest. Yeah, I actually thought ahead, reached out to somebody, and it looks like they've got everything lined up to be on with us next week, so I'm very excited about that. But, Joe, where can they find you on the web?
You can find me on Twitter at Joseph_Ard. Where can they find you?
At Rock on a Pod, all across social media, Charles McFall, charlesmcfall.com, and Finding the Stories. I'm working on season 2. I'm reaching out some different kind of guests. Season 1 was a lot of people I already knew personally, and I brought them on. Season 2, of course, we'll still have a lot of that because, you got to work what you know. But I'm reaching out to 2 names that would be recognizable in certain groups, and if I can get them on, it's people I've not talked to before. So that's going to be interesting. I've never really done a Finding the Stories without knowing somebody a little bit first. So working on that one. So you can check that out. First season's out on anchor.fm/Finding the Stories. Tune in next week to hear Joe say, "Oh, I'm going to give Charles grief." Because, I heard that part too, Joe. I heard that part too.
So, if you're going to have 3 people on, are you going to rework the overlay, the stream overlay?
And now I'm just going to use on the podcast, the music's just going to fade up on that and let it ride.